Okay, I wanted to do a quick little video about bulk insert. Um, when you do bulk insert, well, in this example, I've just got a simple file. We've got some rows of data and we've got a header row, and it's just in a text file. And the first task is just clearing the table so that the table is blank, it's truncated, it's ready to be inserted into. And then this is just the bulk insert task. And then the bulk insert task takes a connection manager to a flat file. So we configure that, and in this connection manager, you can configure that the column names are in the first row of data. You can configure the data types. You can configure the column delimiter. You can preview the data, and you can say, hey, okay, everything looks really good, no problem. But when you come into the bulk insert task, you'll notice that the connection, okay, here we've got the connection where we're putting the data, and the data is the source. The data is coming from that flat file, but between here you'll notice format, comma delimiter, row delimiter. Well, you're like, wait a minute, I specified all that down in the connection manager. Well, the bulk insert task actually ignores all that configuration in the connection manager. You have to also configure it here. So you have to make sure that your row delimiter and your column delimiter are correct. And also when you come into options, there'll be this first row you want to start importing the data. Notice I have it set here to 2, and that's because we want to start after that, that row header that's in our data. Let's go back to the data. I already closed it. But the first row was column names, and so you want to skip that. And this defaults to 1, and it doesn't pick up on any of our configuration. Down in here, we were able to configure, first row is our header row. Well, it doesn't pick up on that. And this is 1 based, so 1 means the first row, and so you have to change that to 2 in order to get that. And notice you can decide how many rows you want to stop at, and you can set a batch size. But that's another trick. So you have to, if you've got a header row, you've got to configure that here, and you've got to still do your delimiters here. That's just what I wanted to say. Anyway, any questions, leave them below.